Line up. So our rare in pack 1 is Highland Shinobi, which could push us into Diamond. I mean, I guess that's what we do, right? We just go humans. Because I always play against humans and they always beat me. Right? That's what we do. We just go humans. Pretty much. What else have we got that we could go with? Moon Monk, I guess. We got the Bastion of Adamath. Vanguard. Egwene is a solid human you can have. Launchpad Specialist is okay for the human stack. Excavation Hulk can fit if you need it as a spot. Dementia Daisies. Black Scrapper. I think we just go humans. I think we just go for the humans. Now, classically, what I like to do is try to just go Ruby Diamond humans, but there's so many good ones in Sapphire that I end up picking up Sapphire anyways. But if I can go just like Ruby Diamond humans, I would actually be kind of happy with that. I'd actually be kind of happy with that. Feral Domination, probably not going to be that dominant in draft. We've got a Vanguard. Egwene's pretty good for us. Prophet's okay. I'm not seeing the removal. Stoke Wizard is alright, I guess. Phoenix Guard Enforcer. I think we're going Vanguard here. Exalted Victory is okay. I mean, that can push you over the top as well. We're giving up a Paladin of Necropolis, which could be an issue, sort of, but not really. Yeah, I think we just go with Vanguard Egwene here. Yeah, Shinobi hype for sure. Yeah, Shinobi could dominate a board state where it's just like, yeah, oh, you think you have a blocker? Not anymore, not so much. Let's go cost. Actually, I probably want this one. That's fine. Boop, 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 boop. You ever have to marry your first pick? But I'm so good at marrying my first pick. Especially when it's a nice rare. I'm definitely good. Yeah, that's true. I mean, we might see dwarves open up. I mean, this looks kind of open for dwarves. We've got a construction plans, crank rocket, sentinel's pretty good. Maybe I should take sentinel here. I think I'd take the sentinel. Yeah, overtime bot. I'm not seeing a lot of other things that I want. Force is never an option. Once I pick these cards, I pick them. Brutal Bonecracker. Now, if I was going to cut, I would probably cut the Brutal Bonecracker if I was going to play the Yassi style of undercutting people and cutting out things. Because I feel like Brutal Bonecracker is probably one of the best blood cards. It's a common that you can have in your pool. Question is, like, how do I shard this thing? Do I give it like Swift Strike and like Life Drain? I guess. Is that what it gets? Meek is okay for this format. Royal Herald could be good for us if we decide. Well, we definitely are in Ruby if we're going humans, so that could be useful. We probably want the Meek here. The Brutal Bonecracker sucks. Okay. I like it. I like Brutal Bonecracker. I think I want the Meek here. I don't have any removal yet. I feel like this will push people out. I don't think that Royal Herald is a pick that we want to do yet. We can probably get one of those later. Really only want like 2 of those in your deck anyways, so I think the Meek is perfectly fine here. Rallying Banner is kind of a big deal as a one-of. I think that's what we want here. Adrenaline Rush is pretty good. Armatron's good for the Dwarf player. Charge Hulk's crazy good for the Dwarf player. Excavation Hulk. Dwarves looks kind of set up with this. I want this Rallying Banner, though. Maybe I should just pick up the Charge Hulk. Going with this Rallying Banner. Hulk is good with Shinobi. That's true. Hulk does work with Shinobi. That is true. I mean, there's a chance I might get a Rallying Banner. You don't probably want more than one Rallying Banner in your deck anyways. I'll go with the Charge Hulk. You probably won't see that many Charge Hulks. I like the Charge Hulk, sure. Moon Monk. There's a Shard of Conquest could be good for us. I think I take the Shard here. Because I'll knew it. Like, Ruby looks like it's kind of dried up, though. I mean, I'm reading the signs. The signs are telling me that Ruby is not optimal for me to play humans in Ruby right now. Which could be kind of annoying for me. Could replace my tricks. Yeah, it could. I think we play the Shard here. I mean, other things I could get Moon Monk. I'm seeing some daisies. I've seen 2 daisies. I don't feel like that's a great. Daisies is that great though. Even if you had like 3 daisies. Hex Geode. If I go Sapphire, yeah. I like the Shards. I think the basic Shards do a little bit better for us. Another Charge Hulk could be good. Vanguard Celestria kind of pushes us into Sapphire. She's kind of a big deal. There's another Meek. I don't know that I want more than 2 Meeks. I'm starting to see them table, so I'll probably see another one later. Again, I'm not seeing like any Ruby. I definitely want this Vanguard though. Charge Hulk's always good to get. The more you have, the better. Yeah, probably. We could switch. We could switch to some sort of dwarves, but we also are being undercut on Ruby on dwarves, and so like I don't know that that's. I mean, just Sapphire dwarves. I don't know if that's great. I mean, I could go with the Mimeobot, I guess, or Augmented Awakening. Probably is the more classic card to pick up as the humans player. Probably get one of those later. I mean, Mimeobot. We can make some replicas of some of this really good stuff, like Shinobi. Put them back in our deck. Sure, why not? We'll go Mimeobot. There's that Bastion. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is our 9th pick. So this is the tabling of the Bastion of Adamant, which tells me that if people are playing humans, they aren't playing Diamond, or they just really didn't want this Bastion for some reason. We also have a Launchpad Specialist made it around, so Sapphire Dwarves also a thing, and Excavation Hulk. Dwarves are probably not very popular right now, with Excavation Hulk and Launchpad Specialist making it around the table. Kind of a big deal. And then we got a Wounded War Hero, which is kind of like, it's an okay humans card, but probably not as good as Bastion. So we'll take the Bastion here. Prophet of Ren. Yeah, people are definitely not in Diamond. I could just splash Ruby for the champion power. I only need 1 Ruby for that champion power. Maybe it would be better to do it this way. Maybe that's better for people to see. That's probably better for you guys, right? You can see the cards a little bit better that way. Fish Hands is okay. Sapphire removal. Morbot Bunker is one of Yassi's favorites. Yeah, we're not really getting a lot of great pickups here. The Dragon Guard Stalwart's nice against the aggro orcs. Probably just pick up the Fish Hands, because it's like kind of like removal, but kind of. I mean, I guess it could be. Can debuff things, you know. Dustwing Outrider's alright. Probably want the Immortal Tears, though. I haven't had too much luck with this Dustwing Outrider in this format, honestly. I think I want the fixing of the Immortal Tears. I like Immortal Tears. Yeah, Dwarves is so open. Maybe I just start going Dwarves. We got an Armatron here. We can start with that or an Excavation Hulk. Probably Excavation Hulk over Armatron. Yeah, probably Excavation Hulk. I don't know. Maybe I go into Sapphire and play some Dwarves and then just like splash Diamonds so I can play like Highland Shinobi or whatever. It's a Killblade. There's a Shield Bot's okay. Light of Hope's pretty eh. +1/+1. It's a trick, I guess? Okay, I'll take the trick, sure. I want everything shoved over to the right. I've already got an Excavation Hulk. I'll take the Armatron this time. Feels like I'm playing some sort of Dwarves. That's what this wants me to do, maybe. I guess I'll take the Stalwart. He's a nice one I can side in. Born to Die. And another Excavation Hulk, yeah. Mono Diamond. I could do Mono Diamond. Yeah. Ooh, Inductocopter Bot's kind of a big deal. If I'm going to do this dwarf thing. We also have a Hypnoscientist down here, but that puts me in a Ruby. Adrenaline Rush. Spam Bot's okay. Never really been a big fan of Spam Bot. Of course, there's that Charge Hulk again, but I feel like the Inductocopter Bot is where it's at for us. I think that's what we want. We don't have a lot of buffs for it, though. Or good ways to buff it. I think I take the Inductocopter Bot. Yeah, we'll take that. Dwarven Ballistics Training, one of my favorites. Now that's the Dream is Alive kind of a card for me. There's a Reactor Bot. Yes, he hates this card. He's like, it'll never happen. In a draft, this has happened for me twice. Like where I've had it and I put it on the robot where I can just keep dealing damage to him. Unexhausted, deal damage. Unexhausted, deal damage. Oh, Kraken Guard. Third pick Kraken Guard. Yeah. This is such a weird draft. I'm giving up Mentor to the Flames. Kind of feels bad. I guess Kraken Guard can buff my Inductocopter Bot, though. This is going to be such a weird deck. Yeah, I probably won't actually end up playing this Ballistics Training. Well, at least no one else will be playing it either. I'm getting the combo piece for it, though. That's going to happen. I'm going to shut off my laptop while I'm sitting here. If it'll let me. It's thinking about it. Royal Valkyr. I want to play it. Do I have the fixing for it? Yeah, I guess I do. This kind of puts me in the Ruby-ish. A Field Tactician. Another Vanguards of Cerulean. I think we go with the Royal Valkyr, though. Late Pyromancer. Pyromancer. Now I'm seeing the ruby card. So another ballistics training. I don't know if I want 2 of those. I think I want Pyromancer over ballistics training. He's definitely not coming back. I know somebody's playing ruby and they'll pick him up. Alright, so now humans, it's looking a little bit better for me. Starting to flesh out the rest of the humans deck here. Now I don't need to do things like play Armatron and Excavator Bot. Probably won't play Sentinel either, maybe? Well, maybe I will. Because I could give it, like, Life Drain and can't be blocked except by troops that are the same, you know, the Ruby one where they have to be the artifacts or whatever. Crackling Bolt or a Rallying Banner? I think I go Crackling Bolt here. It's kind of a big deal. Then we got Vanguard of Gawain. This is... What is this? This is like a 5th pick. Pick 23 of 51. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 from 16. So this is like the 5th pick. Crackling Bolt on 5th pick. That means that 3 people to my right or 2 people to my right, that's where the ruby guy is. That's taking all the ruby stuff. Unless there was something crazy ruby in here before that he picked up. Like Zakir or something. Yeah, I think I definitely take the Crackling Bolt over a Rallying Banner. I'll probably still get a Rallying Banner later. Queen's Guard's one of my favorites. We also have a Royal Herald here. I do like Queen's Guard a lot. Early, obviously. It's not so great late. Get a Royal Herald later, maybe? I think so. Let's go with the Queen's Guard. Go for it. Queen's Guard. Start getting rid of some of the stuff I'm not going to be playing in here, like that. And that. Yeah, he could probably stay. Fish Hands can probably come out. Yeah, Royal Herald will work for the fixing, but... Yeah, I just need to... I feel like the power card is the Queen's Guard, where I'm less consistent with it, but it's definitely more powerful. Let's go ahead and let's see. We got Meek. That's fine. Not sure if I'm into this Light of Hope card. I'm also not a really big fan of like Augmented Awakening either, but it's kind of a staple of this deck. Chimera Guard officers, okay. Let's see, I'm not sure if I'm even going to play that Mimeo bot. And right now, Ballistics Train is more of a reserves card because we don't have the combo. If I don't have the combo, I won't play it main deck. I don't even know if I would want to play it if I had the combo. So we could take the Immortal Tears, but I feel like Hypnoscientist is just... Oh, and then we've got Prophet of Ren over here. Gain health, gain a charge. Hypnoscientist is so good, though. Hypnoscientist is better, I think, for this deck. I think I already have a Prophet of Ren. Yeah, I've already got one anyways. Excavation bot, I guess? That's wild. Never mind. I looked at that shard for a second. It would be nice to get a Royal Herald, though, but it's probably too late now on the picks. Royal Herald's like a... probably like a pick 6 kind of a card. Take the Hex Geode, that could be helpful. I don't have a lot of like luck with Hex Geode, but It's either that or preservation. I'll take the Hex Geode. Doesn't give you any resources. That's one of the big downfalls. But I guess it doesn't cost any either, so it's like a free threshold for a threshold heavy deck. At the cost of a card. I actually like the Subterranean Spy here because it can get the buffs off of my other cards. It lets me see my opponent's hand. Yeah, more than Duskwing Outrider. Adrenaline Rush is an okay trick we can pick up here. Light of Hope, I already have one, and I don't even really want to play it. I'd rather play Adrenaline Rush. Seems like it's going to kill more things. Now we're down to the dregs, so I'll take another Stalwart in case I run into those, whatever they're called, decks, those orc decks. Oh, I put both my Stalwarts in my bin. That's nice. You know, I feel like with draft, the way things are now, you could almost draft with just 2 packs of cards and have a decent deck. I really do. Imagine drafting with only 2 packs of cards. Yeah, that's probably a better card. Ooh, and Immortal Tears. It's kind of a late Immortal Tears. Got 2 of them. It's kind of nice. And our set 1 pack. And a Gas Troll. Mechanist. Sapper's Charge? Do we take the Sapper's Charge here? Yeah, Skyle Griffin's kind of a big deal. Yeah, it would definitely discourage people that cut, like, you know, Yassi over there. I think I want this Skyle Griffin. It's either Skyle Griffin or Sapper's Charge. I could also take the Mystic, but I think it's either Skyle Griffin or Sapper's Charge. And my removal isn't great. Actually, I don't need this Ballistics training anymore. I think I want the Skyle Griffin. Let's see what my curve looks like, actually. Yeah, I could take the Skyle Griffin. Yeah, sure. Let's do the Skyle Griffin. Ooh, Noble Citizenry is kind of a big deal. We also have Ruby Lance is okay, but we really probably won't have the threshold to make a difference. Yeah, I'm really thinking it's going to be this Noble Citizenry. Crushing Blow is really good too. I don't really feel like I'm really strongly in there though. Fiendish Cabalist could be good. You know, sometimes, maybe. I think I want this Noble Citizenry. Citizenry is pretty good. Hey, look, it's a human. Look, it's +2/+2 human. We don't want this. Artifact White Control. Not really. I mean, we have some Ruby cards in here. We're definitely playing Ruby humans at least. I may get rid of some of the Sapphire. Like, I might get rid of the Subterranean Spy. Just so we can go mostly Ruby and actually, you know what? With the Immortal Tears, I can get rid of this Hex Geode. That helps. Ruby Aura is pretty good. Shell Safe is really good, too. Another Ruby Lance. Phoenix Guard Trainer, though. Ooh, that's really good. And a Thunderbird. Also really good. Ooh, Inner Conflict. That's good. Man, I have too many choices. Why does there have to be so many choices? I think I take the removal with the Inner Conflict as the most solid removal here. I mean, I like all these other cards, but with what I have, I feel like Inner Conflict's the best card I've got here. Strong piece of removal. I don't really have a lot of double threshold to play this Thunderbird. I like the Phoenix Guard Trainer, but I think I'm trying to stay out of Sapphire-ish. And just go Ruby Diamond. I got a lot of multiple diamond type of cards, so. This is. That could be good. This seems like this would be an amazing card if you're playing like Diamond Wild or something, Howling Ambush. I can never figure out how to socket Grimskull Sorcerer in such a way that he's actually good. Unless I'm in Wild, then you just do the +1/+1 gem. And he's like, oh, I'm a 2/3. I'm not seeing a lot that I want here. Probably just take the Oracle Song, even though I probably won't play it. Bottle Vitae is okay. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything I want. Just take the Oracle Song. Even though I probably won't play it, we'll see. We'll see how things shake out. Make some decisions. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I already have a deck. I can play a deck that I have, like, out of these cards. It's playable. Ooh, Buccaneer. Pff, it's like an auto pick. Well, there's a Forgotten Lord, too, and I've had these things dominate my face. We probably won't see another one of those later. Man, I hate giving up Buccaneer, though. Oh, and I'm not really in Sapphire, though, so that should really make my decision for me, right? Oh, but Buccaneer. Come on. I guess I'll go with the Forgotten Lord. I dislike having to do this. I don't like this. I don't like taking the Forgotten Lord there, but that was probably the thing to do. Why couldn't those have been in different packs? And this next guy's going to see that Buccaneer and be like, whoop, Buccaneer. Ruby Pyromancer. It's pretty good for what we're doing. And Mystic's okay. Another Skull Griffin. Let's go Pyromancer. Go Pyromancer. Wind Whisper's okay too. And the Minotaur Mercenary. Sometimes, once in a while, I get control of the Minotaur Mercenary and I win. Other times I give it away. That's what I should do. I should make a constructed Minotaur Mercenary deck. You know what people should do is they should build a deck where it's all about stealing your opponent's troops, and you play like that that thing where like you can steal your opponent's troop and then you play like OVO, so that way you revert them after you steal them. Like it randomly goes to the other player. I do have a lot of targets for Pyromancer. A ton of targets. Yeah, Pyromancer's a really good pickup there, for sure. I'm not seeing anything I especially like here. I could get the Savage Raider. Probably the Mystic, in case I need to go more Sky. I can dip back into Sapphire if I need to, on games 2 and 3. Or I can play this with like quick gem, and then it becomes 2-point removal on the attack for my opponent, so I can play it in response to their attack phase and do 2 damage to whatever's attacking by blocking it when he didn't think it was there, and then it was because it had quick action speed thing. Yeah. Kraken Guard, probably. Gives things steadfast is kind of it's okay. This is what we do, though, in this deck, right? This is what we do. Things like Kraken Guard Mariner. We do lots of inspiration. It's all inspiring. I still think that inspire is the wrong keyword here, but you know, they could have figured out a better keyword, because it's like, if you're going to be inspired, like, I'm inspired by powerful characters, not by lesser characters. Lesser characters don't inspire more powerful characters. You know what I'm saying? Still, it's never really, I felt like that keyword doesn't really work. It should go the other way. Imagine if there's like a counter inspire in the future when you have like, it's like the same cost or less than gets in, you know, counter inspired or whatever, you know. Like, that's what it should be. Like, when I play the Forgotten Lord, then everything that's below him gets steadfast or something, or spell shield or whatever. Like, you know, after I play them, after I've already played him. Like, it's not a great game mechanic, but at least it makes sense. What do I want to deal with? I don't know, turbulence? I could take the reversion here. I'll take the turbulence. I guess I don't want to deal with the removal of turbulence, so this is my one counter pick so far. Ooh, a Shards of Fate. That's pretty sick for me. We're giving up a crushing blow here, but I think that's fine. I'd rather have the fixing of the Shards of Fate. I guess I could have taken the Machinist, yeah, or Machinist. Whichever way you want to say that. Shards of Fate there is really good, though. I feel like I've got enough removal where I should be okay. Or I don't have to take Adrenaline Rush. Adrenaline Rush is really good, though. I'm surprised that tabled. It's pretty sick that it tabled. Especially for the Orc player. If there's an Orc player, there should be. I mean, usually there is. Let's see. Ruby Lance, no. Yeti, Hex Engine, not really. Gearsmith, maybe the Gearsmith. Just like cutting out a Gearsmith. Everything else, yeah, we're at the stage when everything is kind of not that great. So cut out the Gearsmith. He's not really playable. Probably start getting rid of some of these Sapphire cards to take a look at. Now, I do keep the other cards that are playable, even though I'm not in Sapphire, because I can dip into Sapphire to get them going. So I might bring one of those Sapphire cards back, but like the Oracle Song or something, but not the other one. Bottle? And the bottle does things, but I guess I take the best body. So I guess I'll just counterpick the Shadow Blade Lurker that I won't be playing, because it's a necrotic rogue. Runs the litter. Or Shroomshaw. Shroomshaw is probably the better card. Shroomshaw is a pretty good card. I'm basically just undercutting people at this point. I don't think I'm going to see another good card for my deck. Yeah, Minotaur Mercenary is not really that great. Bone Warrior could be annoying. We're going to counterpick that. The Sapphire Aura is also, we could have counterpicked that. Yeah, Lord Goyle's playable, I guess. On the late game, it's good, but I mean, how many of these games are going to go really that late? So I pick the biggest body. I'll counterpick the T-Hex. Don't really want to deal with Misfortune. Shadowblade Lurker is probably not the best for the next person over. It is a good blocker. My 3-year-old's new thing. Hey! 4-year-old. Hey! To which I usually respond, hey is for horses. Hey, sounds so whiny when he does it too. Okay, so Forgotten Lord, yes. Inner Conflict, yes. Double Scissoring, yes. Maybe a Scalgriff, and we'll see. Ductocopter, 1 Immortal Tier for now. Bastion, Kraken Guard, Highland Shinobi. Meek. Is Meek gonna be good in the main deck? Maybe. I'm not sure if I'm on board with Meek in the main deck. Oh boy. So do I just go with like things like a bunch of tunneling then? I could get a bunch of excavation hulks and they could like pick up buffs off of my guys and the deck will be somewhat slow. So I probably want Adrenaline Rush, that's kind of a big deal. And I could play the Subterranean Spy as a one of. Play another I'm not sure that I want too many Immortal Tiers. I could probably run 2 of these, it's fine. Subterranean Spy, Oracle Song, it seemed pretty good. Prophet of Ren. Charge Hulk, Sentinel. And I talked about this. This actually seems really awesome if I can do Life Drain and can't be blocked. That seems pretty awesome. Now I need double threshold on both of them, but that's kind of what the deck is, so that should be pretty awesome, actually. Probably over Subterranean Spy. I guess I'm at 23 now. I could run a bunch of Excavation Hulks. Maybe if I'm running against someone that's like a really fast deck, or a slow deck, rather, I could run a bunch of those. Let's see. We're gonna have an issue with the curve. I don't think so. Sometimes you don't need, removal. Sometimes. Once in a while that happens. Do I want the Kraken Guard? I don't know if it's that important. I think what I've got is what I want. I think this is what I want. And then I have a lot of options. If I have to, I can do a lot of different things. I can go flying, or I can go like a lot of things where I tunnel them. Yeah, I think I should be okay with this. I need 1 Sapphire, which means the rest will be Diamond and Ruby. So, yeah. I knew it was going to be heavy in the diamond area. So back to this so that way I can see them. Could go 7... No, 7-7. That seems bad, because I've already got basically 8 ways to get to Ruby. And then I've got 10 ways to get to Diamond. I think that's what I want. And Sapphire is our last thing that we want to be able to get to. We just need one of each for this thing to be awesome. I think that's what we want to do. Things going pretty good, Irish. Just going to select a cool sleeve. Maybe we could do last year's holiday sleeve. There we go. Last year's human holiday sleeve. 2014. There we go. Save the deck. Flashback draft 2-2-1 with some humans here. Round 1. I think Zubrin's right. The draft process takes a long time when people are AFK, that's for sure. Give our opponent a GLHF. See if they may or may not be AFK. Nope, they're not AFK. Why would they be? Oh, and what a phantasmagoric hand. I hate throwing hands like this away. I'm gonna keep it. I know this is a kind of a mistake, but I mean, I have everything. Oh, there we go. See? Pays off after all. I have a turn 2 now. More often than not, that happens then. I just keep flooding for the rest of the game. That's a nice card that he stole from me. The humans player. Oh, look, a Valkyrie I can use later. Might as well throw it out there. Now he probably won't want to swing, which is good for me, I guess. It's kind of a bad swing for me to swing into this, because he draws a card. It's kind of a... Okay, well maybe he's got a blocker to play here. Kind of an interesting choice to swing there, if he doesn't have a blocker. Okay, yeah, there we go. Moon Monk. Who doesn't like Moon Monk? It's pretty sick. Wow, and the buff on Moon Monk. Yeah, he's really hitting all the notes there. As well, let's tunnel that guy, I guess. Yeah, I'm not really going to swing into that. Take 4 here from this ridiculously buff Moon Monk. Lots of flyers. We'll probably side in some flyers here to help deal with this. Life Drain on Corrupt Harvester is pretty good for him. That's a nice one to sack to, and then he's got 5/5 hard for me to block troop. It's looking pretty sick for this Benoshi the Ruthless player. Yeah, I'm not really doing much here other than just play shards, and I guess I can buff my humans. Sure. I shouldn't want to get rid of that guy. I can't block his Corrupt Harvester anyways. I'm taking 7, 8. I'm taking 8 this next turn anyways. So I might as well at least get some damage in. Even though I'm basically damaging him just enough to keep him at the same health he was already at with the life drain he's got from Corrupt Harvester. Charge Hulk, he can sack it to the Corrupt Harvester or that guy. Yeah, that works too. Let's see, he deals 3 damage, so at least I can kill his Corrupt Harvester, and then I've got a blocker for his Moon Monk, and that might stabilize me. Once I get to play that, if I live that long, which I probably won't. No, I won't live that long. I won't live that long. This Mesmeric Hypnoscientist isn't even going to see the table. Play this guy, and he's not going to be big enough to deal. Yeah, I can block his Corrupt Harvester, but I can't stop the I can't kill him. He's in a Buccaneer anyways. Might as well Buccaneer and just end it. Yeah, we'll just call it here. Alright, next game. This might be over pretty quickly here. For the draft process to have taken so long. Okay, so we need some flyers here, so definitely want the Skyle Griffin. Let's go ahead and do Skyle Griffin. We'll put some flying on that guy. It may not matter though if he does that again. What he did last time. Excavator Hulk's going to be too slow. Augmented Awakening does have a decent amount of killing. Yeah, it's a pretty brutal round for sure. Meek, probably not going to do it here. Let's see. Queen's Guard. Pyromancer, Forgotten Lord. It's jammed. That guy's still jammed. I gotta get rid of 2 cards. Oracle Song, maybe too slow. Inductive Copter Bots, probably not good enough to block his guy. Although he does have flying, but I don't know that it's really gonna do the job. I could play with a bunch of these Excavator Hulks, but I don't know if that's really gonna do much for me. Maybe I should play with the Kraken Guard. Kraken Guard Mariner, just to be... Maybe that'll make a difference. I don't know. Probably none of this stuff will really make a difference. Meek should be good. I don't know when he's buffing everything. It depends if I can respond to the buff, but I can't because as soon as he sacks a guy, like I can only respond to the guy he's trying to put it on, and most of his guys are bigger than the Meek made a difference. Like, so... Yeah, it was... this isn't great, but we'll keep it. We've got plays for 2 rounds, so that's good for us. We had Queen's Guard into Kraken Guard Mariner. It's at least something. We need to draw Ruby here pretty badly. Yeah, this isn't looking that much better than last round. Play a Kraken Guard in our second main phase here. Really need to draw a resource here. Otherwise, this is going to be a real quick round, which is not that big of a deal for me because I do have some college work to get to and some other things to do, of course. I've actually been painting a lot of my models lately, getting ready for this convention, so I've got some nice stuff. Actually, I haven't even posted some of the pictures of some of the stuff. I recently painted a bunch of the pet models. It's like these little cute guys, you know. Really don't have any plays here. Queen's Guard, just whooping it up. Looks like he's stuck at 2 resources, so if we win, then it'll probably be the reason why. He does start at less life, so that's always nice for us. The Crackling Bolt's really good here. Most of his stuff had 3 toughness, if I remember right. You had children screaming in the background, so I'm sorry if that's coming through. Here's where Adrenaline Rush hopefully will pay off for us. I remember passing that Paladin. Alright, well, let's see what happens here. So swing in and Adrenaline Rush this guy, hopefully. If he blocks. We gotta kill this guy. We cannot allow Paladin of Necropolis to sit on the board. Especially because he can buff it and then it just gets out of hand. So if he drops something else and then buffs it, it's unbearable. Would not be able to bear it. Hey, what's going on, Red Barret? Charge Hulk? Okay, that's fine. It's debatable whether I kill the Charge Hulk with the Crackling Bolt here. And then push. Well, I guess I can push a lot of damage then, though, because I can do this and then buff all my humans, so I guess I might as well just keep trying to stay aggressive. As I'm the aggressor, even though I need another resource here. I need one more resource. Optimally a diamond resource. But we're not in a horrible shape. He can still stabilize. Moon Monk really doesn't stabilize him. Something else plus Moon Monk does. If he can sack it to Moon Monk. If he can play something else and then sack it to Moon Monk and make him a 3-4 like last time, then he's in business. But if he can't, then that's a problem. He's gonna unexhaust my Queen's Guard for whatever reason. I guess because he has to. Okay. It's really not what we're looking for. We have to make the swing here, even if he has a trick. He's got a trick. He's got a trick. I have to make the swing here. We had to push the damage. He kind of needed to play that at instant speed, but he doesn't have that. Okay, so we'll go to game 3 then. So basically, the key is just be really fast. So maybe I should be even faster. I don't know if there's any way for me to be that much faster. Yeah, I don't think that there's too much else I could do. I mean, I could play these Excavation Hulks, but they're really not that fast. I think what I did was fine. I think playing the Kraken Guard was really good for me. I got some lucky draws on my shards too, which helped. Yeah, this is fine. We'll just see what happens. Hopefully we'll draw the shards that we need to play the cards. Draw the shards, play the cards. That's how we play this game. And of course it wiped out my deck back again. That's always fun. Okay, it's not good. It's not playable. No, it's not playable. Try again. Alright, this is acceptable. I've got an inner conflict for the first time that he sacrifices a guy and then throws a bunch of buffs on one guy. So that's good here. I need to draw another diamond shard to really make this hand live. And that does help a little bit. I can sack the Immortal Tears for the diamond shard here, which will deck thin me, which will be somewhat helpful. So he probably won't sack either one of these guys to buff the other one. I wouldn't expect. He's just going to try to push damage here. Alright, let's get the diamond shard. Yeah, I need the diamond more than I need the sapphire. Sapphire really only gets me to Mystic, and like that's the same as a Scowl Griffin. So I'd rather have Scowl Griffin and Noble Citizenry than, you know, Mystic and Inner Conflict, you know. So I'm taking 3 here. That's not good. Hopefully he sacks to this guy now. Oh boy. That's not good. Because I know he's going to sack next turn and then swing with them is the play. So he's really smart not doing it there, because he knows he didn't want to swing with them that turn. Because if he did, then I would have easily had a play there. I would have interconflicted that guy instead of playing this Pyromancer. But now he's kind of changed up my play order, because if I interconflict him first, now he can just sack this guy and put the buff on someone else that's more relevant. So, see what I'm saying? Like the Corrupt Harvester, for instance. Yeah, like that. That's another one that I don't want to have to deal with. And he can actually put these buffs on just one guy for now, but It's not looking good. It's not looking good for the home team right now. I'm still hoping he puts that buff on something. If he doesn't, I have to kind of interconflict this Corrupt Harvester is kind of a big deal right now. Kind of a big deal. Okay, good. He's putting it... Okay, good. Now I've got to play. Yeah, that's got to happen there. So that keeps me around a little while longer. I might as well deal damage because I'm not going to block anyways. I'm going to take 3 more here. You know, 2 from the Paladin Necropolis. And then I could play Elite Pyromancer here. Ugh, he's going to buff that Paladin. Or, yep, that works. The Paladin's going to own me this game. So I have to play Scow Griffin next, so I have a blocker, and then Citizenry. I just will not have... If I play Citizenry, and then buff the... That's 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not big enough. I've been around. I'll have double blocks for Paladin. And then you can kill my Pyromancer. But not my Citizenry. Now you can kill my... He has the choice of killing Pyromancer or Citizenry. And I still take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's too much. I die no matter what. There's no way out of this. Take 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm taking 6 from Paladin by himself, no matter what. Like, if he gets through. So I can't let him through. I'm taking 3 from him. I can chump block. Play Scow Griffin. Block here. Take 3, 4, 5. And stay alive? If he doesn't draw the kill card here. Is that the play? Scow Griffin the play? I think Scow Griffin's the play. It doesn't matter. I basically, like, unless I get removal for this guy, which I don't think I have anymore, because I already used my 1 inner conflict, I don't think I can deal with this. The Paladin, which is what I was afraid of to begin with. You're really screwed. On the plus side, we'll look at my... After I lose this game, yeah, okay. Yep, that's also something I have to deal with now, and I get to... Ugh. Okay, well now I lose this turn, right? Because... Well, he only deals 6 if I do this and then chump block here. I mean, it's basically chump block no matter what. I stay alive for a turn, but I'm pretty hosed. I basically lose my entire board to this. I only get 1 guy, a really bad guy at that. Let's see. Lose. Then I lose the game. Lose 3. I think that's the best block I can make, where I lose 3, 4, and have 3 health left over that he'll take next turn. That's the best block I can make. He has 0 cards in hand, so he doesn't have a response here. Oh, we only lose 1 health from... Okay, from gaining health. Okay. Well, that's not as bad, I guess. Could be worse. Alright. I need something that can kill that Charge Hulk, but I don't think I've got it. I can only chump block it. So what do I want to chump block it with? Citizenry? Oh, I guess I could play Pyromancer and chump block it, but that really doesn't do as much. It's... Pyromancer to chump block it, or well, to trade with it, and then yeah, I guess that's what I do. I do that so that way I can trade with it and take 2 more points of damage this turn. He gains 3 health. I guess that's the play. Of course, we're going to buff our humans. The Griffin could kill the Hulk, but then I'd take all the damage from Paladin, so it's like... And then I guess I chump block... Yeah, Paladin. Yeah, I guess. I need to be able to kill this Paladin. That's what needs to happen. Sure, Tormented Ritualist. Okay, so I can play Citizenry or Charge Hulk. I guess I play Citizenry. I mean, it really doesn't... Yeah, I might as well do that. Not big enough to deal with Paladin still. Plays 1 shard here, I basically die no matter what. At least Citizenry is big enough to kill this thing. If he doesn't play a shard. Oh, he's gonna bury something. That's kind of scary. If he even has Reese. He could swing with the... Yeah, I figured he would do that. Have to block it. We gotta take care of this. Can't let him have any damage. If he even has Reese. Is Reese in this set? I think he is. I guess I go Ruby here. Play a Charge Hulk. Oh, I guess I can make my Griffin big enough that it can kill his Paladin now. Of course, this guy becomes unblockable if he plays a single shard, so, and that's basically the game. He's in set 2. Yeah, that might be... It could be Reese. I need to gain some health. I need to draw my, I need to draw that awesome artifact I have that can't be blocked. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, now I can't block him. Well, good games. Yep. I've been killed by you, Tormented Ritualist, quite a few times. Yeah. Yeah, once he played that shard, it was basically over. So there you go. My track record persists with 2-2-1 drafts.